I would always start negotiating with myself on Saturday afternoons. I would have just come off of a horrible night of drinking on Friday night. Probably would have started some dumb fight with my spouse, said some horrible, hateful things to him. I would have woken up Saturday morning and all the panic, anxiety, the guilt, the shame. I would have had to relive everything when I looked at my phone and saw all the things I text and post on social media while I was in a complete blackout. And so earlier in the day, this morning being a Saturday morning, I would have made promises to myself because I couldn't deny when I was in the midst of all that anxiety junk, regretting all my life choices, I couldn't deny that I had a drinking problem and that my drinking was out of control. So I would have started making promises to myself that I was not going to drink tonight because I knew I could not keep doing that to myself. So I would go a couple hours feeling somewhat confident that I wasn't going to drink. I was going to stop. I was going to change my life. But come Saturday around 1, 2 o'clock, as the hangover was getting worse and the guilt and shame and all that just junk started to feel unbearable, I would start to negotiate with myself. I would think, well, we can just drink a little bit, just enough to take the edge off this anxiety, a little bit of hair of the dog, get rid of this hangover, and just carry that into the evening and don't get out of control, don't get drunk or anything like that, and then go to bed early and wake up feeling better on Sunday. So it sounded like a good plan at the time. So I would start drinking, would have probably had to go to the store to buy more alcohol because more than likely I had drank everything I had had the night before. And I would start drinking slowly, but sure enough, my track record would prove itself again. And I would not be able to control it. 1 or 2 was never enough. I would keep drinking, probably run out, go to the store, buy more, and end up blackout drunk yet another night, and then repeat the whole cycle the next day. And this cycle just kept going and going and going for years and years and years. And it just did a number on my self-confidence, my self-worth. I always felt like I lived in so much defeat and I was just never good enough and I could never quit drinking. And it really did a number on my mental health. But I think the most terrifying part for me was how I always broke those promises to myself that at the time I was so sincere about. I felt so powerless, and that was such a scary feeling to me. I didn't like how a substance had that much control over me. And that's why now in sobriety, I feel so much more empowered. I feel like I've taken something back that was stolen from me. And even though I allowed it, I feel like it was something that was taken from me. And that's why recovery is so rewarding.